Hello guys, welcome back to a new video. Clearly, as you can see by the title, today is a Q&A, which most of you probably know, but if you don't know, it stands for question and answer. So I don't believe I've ever done one of these on my channel. I've never had enough viewers that people even had questions, but now with TikTok becoming a big thing for me, I've had a lot of new subscribers here on YouTube, and I've been asked time and time again to do a Q&A. These hairs are driving me cray. So a few weeks ago on Instagram, I did one of those little things where it's like filming a Q&A for YouTube, leave me some questions. And I got a lot more questions than I thought I would ever get. And I just took screenshots and saved them to my favorites. So I've got like tons of questions saved. So let's get right into it. It's just me, it's not Robbie and me or anything like that. There wasn't really any questions directed towards Robbie, so it's not really like a couples Q&A, it's just an Allison Q&A. So let's get started. So one of the questions that I got a lot was, how did you meet your boyfriend? This question is from Z McPherson 1. I got this question a lot, but I'm reading this one specifically. How did you meet your boyfriend? So we met through mutual friends at a bowling alley, actually. We met up to go bowling. I didn't know he was gonna be there. I didn't know who he was. So I met him at the bowling alley, and to be honest, I wasn't very fond of him. He seemed like kind of cocky, which he really isn't as much these days, but when I met him a few years back, well, more than a few years back, it's been about more than 5 years ago now, which is crazy. He was kind of cocky, and I honestly wasn't very interested in him at all, but over that summer, over the course of the year, we spent a lot of time together with these mutual friends, and our feelings ended up growing, and he was very persistent in the way he felt about me. So eventually I began to feel the same way, and now here we are 5 years later, 2 kids later, 3 houses later, and yeah, that is how we met. The story of Robbie and I. We met at a bowling alley. This is another super frequent question. Michaela Skade 83 says, are you having any more babies? This question was asked a lot, and if you guys follow me on TikTok, I answer this question quite often, and my answer is usually always no, and that all I ever wanted was a boy and a girl, and that's what I got, so therefore I feel like I don't want any more. But sometimes I will think like deep into it and just like be sitting here and seeing how much Scarlett's already grown. She's literally 3 months old as of today. And I'll just be thinking to myself, like, am I really done? Is this all I want? Just Levi and Scarlett and nothing more? And then I start to think about it real deep, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe one day I will want one more. Years from now, when Scarlett's Levi's age or even older, maybe I'll want one more. But then also at the same time, I'm like, I really don't want to put my body through another pregnancy. 2 is perfect. This and that. I don't know. So I guess I'm undecided on that. I was a firm no. Right after I had Scarlett, I was a firm no. And I don't know. I can't really say for sure, but I'm gonna say I don't think I want any more babies, but I'm not firm in my answer. Another question that I get asked frequently, but I also answer this frequently on TikTok. What are both of the kids' middle names? This was a question from Clara Tavala. I don't know how to pronounce these things. Both of the kiddos' middle names. So Levi's middle name is Van, V-A-N. Levi Van, and that is his middle name because that is Robbie's middle name, Robert Van. And it just felt fitting and right to carry on the middle name Van. So Levi Van, and then Scarlett Gray, G-R-A-Y. There's really absolutely no meaning whatsoever behind her name. We did go back and forth between a few middle names, one of them being Elizabeth, which is my mom's middle name, and I thought Scarlett Elizabeth sounded beautiful. But for some reason, I just kept saying Gray. I wanted it to be Gray, Scarlett Gray, Scarlett Gray. So there's really no meaning behind her name other than it's just a beautiful name and I really liked it. That's a question I get a lot. If there's like meaning behind it, or one of the things I hear a lot is, oh, do you like Ohio State because their colors are scarlet and gray, red and gray? And I can't stand that question. It makes me so mad. But the answer to that is no, because I did get that question in here. Ohio State has nothing to do with her name. It's just a name that I really liked and I thought it sounded beautiful and we liked it. So that is the story of Scarlett's name, and of course Mr. Levi Van. Another very common question. This one is from Jordan T14. Are you and Robbie planning on getting married in the future? A lot of people are asking, why are you guys not married? Are you getting married? This and that. And I don't know why that means so much to everyone. I don't know, I guess I just feel differently than a lot of other people, but like that is a question I get every single day on TikTok. Get married, why aren't you married? Are you getting married? And my answer to that is that I'm sure someday we will get married. I guess I'm not your average female that is like, where's my ring? Where's my ring? I know that's like a funny thing that gets joked about a lot. Joked about? I don't know. Getting married is not something that I'm like wanting and craving and giving hints like, hey, when you gonna marry me? Hey, where's my ring? I don't know. It basically feels like we're married right now anyways. We've been together 5 years just about. We have 2 kids. We've lived in 3 different homes together. Do I someday want to get married? Of course, I want to get married. I don't want to be married just to be married though. Like we could just go out on our own and have this little courthouse wedding and have the paperwork and say that we're married, but that's not what I want. I want the true wedding experience and all of that, and it'll happen when it happens. And that's not something that I'm like desiring and craving like most women, I guess. Neither one of us, like, it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter to us. I know there's benefits to marriage, but mentally, is there really? Physically, yes, income and things like that. But like mentally, will there really be a difference? I don't know. We're content. I'm sure someday we will get married, but it's not something that we ever really talk about, to be honest. So there is your answer on marriage when it comes to Robbie and I. I got that question like 10 times, along with how many kids do you want. I just like keep looking through the questions, and those are 2 that I'm just seeing nonstop. Another frequent question. I'm sorry, I'll quit saying that, but like honestly, a lot of these questions were just like frequent and repeats of each other. Do you make more from TikTok or YouTube from Keeping Up with Vanessa? They're asking if my income is greater on TikTok or if it's greater on YouTube. So as you can see here on YouTube, I have about 23,000 subscribers, which is great. It feels great knowing that. But if you look at my views, they are nowhere near close to the amount of subscribers I have. My videos just recently started hitting like 1,000 views per video, and it takes like days for me to even reach that on a video, which I'm grateful for no matter what. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I've been doing this a few years now, and I lose hope sometimes because I just feel like I'm not growing on YouTube the way I'd like to, but still keeping the faith, still putting videos out very often. And like I said, my videos are just now starting to hit 1,000 views, and that is because of all the love that has come in from my following on TikTok. But back to the question, do I make more money on TikTok or YouTube? And the answer to that right now is that I make more money on YouTube. I get paid for the views on my TikTok videos, but not only that, I get paid through different websites for TikTok. I get paid to use artists' sounds, creators' music sounds, whatever you want to call it. On TikTok, we call them sounds, but I guess they're songs, music. So there are different websites such as Big Tiny Sound, Playlist Push, Songfluencer is a new one that I just signed up for the other day. So not only am I making money for my videos and their views, I am now getting paid to use music in my videos, which that has brought in the most income, and it's like going really well. And not only that, but when I go live on TikTok, I do live stream a lot. It is a way for me to feel, for my followers to feel closer to me. So I try to have 1 to 2 live streams a day. I know this probably sounds crazy for some people, because to some people, TikTok is just like a silly little app with like funny videos, but honestly, that is my income right now. It's my job. And it makes some people laugh. They just, like I said, think TikTok is like a silly little app, but like it's brought in a lot of opportunities for me. I've got like 2 sponsorships coming up, one of them being with FabFitFun, and I'm really excited about that. It's like my first ever paid sponsorship. I've done like collaborations, like making videos in return, just getting the product for free, but this time I'm getting a paid sponsorship with FabFitFun. TikTok has just brought in so many opportunities for me. I lost my train of thought. I was talking about going live on TikTok. People send gifts while I'm live. It's like a feature here there on TikTok, and I make real money from those gifts. And I don't always make money when I go live. It's not guaranteed that someone will send gifts every time, but I usually make a decent money when I go live on TikTok. And I like to go live because my followers feel like they know me more, and that's important, because it's hard to feel like you know someone just from watching like 15-second videos on TikTok. So going live is important. They feel closer to me, I feel closer to them. They feel closer to me, they watch my videos more, they're excited about my content, they're waiting for me to post, things like that. So yeah, right now I make more from TikTok, money on my videos, money on my live streams, money from different websites to use music in my videos, paid sponsorships coming in my emails from my following on TikTok getting so big. And I'm like truly so grateful. I never expected that to happen when I started TikTok. If anything, that's what I wanted to happen for myself for YouTube, and it's happened for me on TikTok. And I can only hope that my YouTube continues to grow, because I absolutely love vlogging and like showing my life on YouTube, editing the videos. I love every aspect of it, so I can only hope that it continues to grow, and it has been lately, and I'm grateful. So thank you all. I love you all. Next question from Alyssa Jane. Would you ever move from where you are now, different house / different state? So we actually do not own this house. We rent. They did have it up for sale for a long time, and then they decided, they live in Florida right now, the owners, which I know them personally very well. They decided that they may want to move back here within 5 years. I don't think they feel that way anymore. I think eventually they want to sell this house. But no, we do not own this house. We rent. And would we ever move from where we are now, different house, blah, blah, blah. So I think in the future, the opportunity to buy this house will be available to us. And when we first moved in here, I like always told myself in my head, like, okay, one day we're gonna own this house. This is where I wanna live forever. And lately, I don't know why, but like, I don't know. I don't know if this is the house that we're gonna buy. I can see us wanting to buy buy a house. It sounds weird to say. I can't even picture us buying a house, but lately we've been like talking about it and things like that. But I think we're gonna be here for some years to come, like at least 3 more years, and maybe we'll end up buying this home. I really don't know. I don't even know how to begin when it comes to buying a home. I don't think Robbie does either. I'm just being completely honest and raw. We're not really educated when it comes to buying a home. I don't know what we'll do. I love this house. There is like space, like the big playroom of Levi's. There's room to grow in this house. That's the words I'm looking for. There's definitely room to grow, and I love the property. I love everything about this house, honestly. I just don't love the size of the rooms upstairs. I wish they were a little bit bigger. But otherwise, I really love this house, and I love everything it has to offer, and I love that there's room to grow, and the property and the area is literally perfect. So I really don't know. I don't know what we'll do. I guess everybody stay tuned for the future, because I don't know. And would we ever move out of state? No. Honestly, I don't think that's an interest of Robbie's or mine. We're very close to family. I'm really close with my family and Robbie's family. Like, they're my family. Like, at this point, I'm very close to everyone, and we would never move out of state. Levi, the grandkids, are so close with their grandparents. That's just like something that would honestly never happen. And I'm very content here in Ohio. I'm not like most people who just think Ohio sucks and they're like dying to get out of Ohio. I personally love it here. I'm content here. I love Ohio because I get to experience summer, spring, winter, fall. I get to experience all the seasons. I don't need to be stuck in the warmth all the time or somewhere where it's cold all the time. And I'm just content in little Ohio. So to answer that, no, we will not move out of state, but will we move out of this house someday? I don't know. Probably. But maybe we'll end up buying it. I don't know yet. I don't know. A question here from my bro Bo. My bro Bo. I got this question about 2 or 3 times. What is your dream job? I actually got asked that the other day on my TikTok live. And that's just something people ask you your whole life growing up. Like, what's your dream job? What do you want to be? And I kid you not, I never had an answer. I never did. I never had a dream job. I always said I wanted to be a famous singer. Unrealistic, obviously. I mean, I don't know, chase your dreams, but, or a choreographer, which is a dance instructor, like a dance teacher. Obviously, neither one of those things ever happened. But right now, my dream job is literally exactly what I'm doing, which is staying home with my kids while making money from home. That's a dream to me. And I feel like I'm gonna try to continue this for as long as I can. I would love to stay home with my kids while they're young, for as long as they're young, while making money from home. Honestly, ever since the middle of my pregnancy with Levi, I quit working literally while I was pregnant with Levi. And I haven't worked since. I've always found ways to make money from home, and that's what I'm doing right now. And I would like to continue that. I don't know what the next step will be, but right now this is what's working. Maybe one day it can grow even more than what it is right now. But my dream job is being able to stay home with my children while making comfortable income. Like, what's better than that? There's really nothing better than that, in my opinion. Of course, everyone feels the way they feel. I'm sure some people have like a dream job that they want, but for me, it's staying home with my kids, making money, and living life the way I want. That's my dream job. Scrolling through, trying to find like repeat questions. I'd like to answer repeat questions. Another one, what is your dream job and state to live in? I just answered both those. I actually don't even have like a dream place I'd love to live. I feel like so boring sometimes. Everybody's like, oh, I love to go here. I'm like, I don't even know what place that is, where that is, what state that is, what country that is. I just like don't have... Scarlett's waking up. I just like honestly don't dream of being anywhere else, and I don't dream of doing anything else other than the life I'm living right now. Like, this is my dream life. I'm content. I'm so happy. The only thing I wish for is more income. I wake up every day and I'm like, how can I make money today? All right. Another question I got a lot. How are your kiddos getting along? From Dorina. I got this question a lot. How does Levi do with Scarlett? How are your kids getting along? things like that? And the answer is that oh, did you poop? They get along so well. Of course, she's only a few months old, 3 months old literally today. But the smile she has on her face whenever Levi is in view, I can just tell she's going to love him so much. I know she already does. And he just loves her so much. He just caresses her face all the time and says, "Oh, you're so pretty, baby girl. I love you." He loves to make her laugh. She laughs now. I cannot believe my 3-month-old is laughing. Levi will like jump up and down or like throw something and then look at her and she'll just like bust out laughing. It is the best thing ever. Also, in the mornings when she wakes up, he will come in the room and he'll say, "Is baby girl up?" Or he'll say, "Is baby girl's eyes open? Are her eyes open?" And I'll say yes. And he'll go, "Oh my gosh." And he'll get in the bed. "Are you smiling? Are you smiling?" As soon as her eyes are open, he's just, oh, he can't wait to see her and look at her and love her. So I know that she is going to look up to him so much. And I know that he is going to be very protective of her. I already know that. Like when my mom's over or something, or somebody's handling her and he doesn't feel like they're doing it right, he's like, "No, that's not how you do it. That's not how mommy does it." Things like that. So he loves this girl and she's gonna love her big brother. You're gonna look up to him so much, I know it. She's looking up at the TV. "Are you a pretty girl? Are you so gorgeous?" Also, you guys, I was really praying that one of my kids would have my eye color. I mean, think what you want. You can call me whatever you want. Obviously, I love my children just the same. They're both two beautiful humans, but I can't help but to say that I wished and hoped one of them would have hazel eyes. I know she's only 3 months, so we don't know yet, but I don't know. I think they're gonna stay blue. Them things are pretty blue. They're pretty blue. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and find out. We'll have to wait and find out. Another question that I got a lot was, who do you think looks like who? And this is obviously a given. Robbie and Levi are literally twins, but it's so funny because sometimes I get comments of people saying Levi's my twin, and I'm like, where? Have you not seen his father? Because they are true twins, and I wish I had a baby picture to pull up right now, but Scarlett looks literally just like me when I was a baby. She looks just like me. I mean, look at it. But I don't know. If she keeps the blue eyes, she probably will look less like me as she gets older. Maybe not. I don't know. But friends and family say Scarlett looks just like me, and obviously Levi is Robbie's twin. There's literally no denying that whatsoever. I got a lot of questions about bomb moms from TikTok, but I answer most of those kinds of questions on TikTok. If you were to have another baby, when would you want him or her? What would you like your next gender to be? And I just can't answer that because I'm not really sure right now. But if we did have another baby, I think I would like a boy. And I only say that because I just feel like this world is so scary, and I'm so scared for the future when it comes to her. I think back to what I put my mom through as a girl, oh my gosh, the hormones, the puberty, the crying over boys, the being rebellious and sneaking out to hang out with boys. Like, I don't ever want to go through that. I can't even believe the worry and stress that I must have put my mother through. I don't want, please don't do that to me. Not only that, but just like, oh, it's just scary being a girl. And if I have another, I just would want a boy. But of course, my heart would be happy with whatever happens in the future. And that's all I have to say. Another question, was the transition, wait, who is this from? I keep forgetting to like read the names. I don't know if it's that important, but Janaea Mason. How was the transition from 1 to 2 kids? This is something I really wanted to talk about because during the end of my pregnancy, I feel like all of my excitement went away and I was just like depressed because I remember how hard it was with Levi. He like was not an easy baby at all. He cried so often that I thought something was wrong with him. And he was just very high maintenance. And not only that, but it was my first time becoming a mother. So everything felt a little more overwhelming and stressful than it really was. And I was just learning how to be patient. So during the end of my pregnancy with Scarlett, I just like kept saying like, I'm not ready. If you see my old YouTube videos when I was pregnant with her, in a lot of them, I would talk about the fact that I just am like very honest and open, and I didn't want to pretend like, oh, I'm so excited, this and that, which I was. But in a lot of my videos, you'll hear me say like, I don't know if I'm ready, I'm scared, I feel like life's gonna change so much, it's just gonna be so hard. I was like feeling like everything was gonna be so hard. I was thinking about the fact that I was gonna be up all night again with a crying baby, but it has been literally fantastic. She is so content all of the time, so chill, so low maintenance. She sleeps like all night. She wakes up a couple times to nurse, but like, I mean, I've got it so easy. I feel so blessed. So for me, the transition from 1 to 2 was greater than I ever imagined, truly. I know that can change at any time. She's only a few months old, but right now, my answer to that is that gratefully, it has been honestly pretty easy. The only thing is just making sure I'm giving Levi enough attention. That's been a little bit stressful for me because he's been acting out a little bit. I don't know if it's just the getting older or if it's my attention being divided, although he loves her so much. That's the only part that's been hard, is just making sure I give him enough love, and that's something I worried about when I was pregnant as well. But it's been really great. I've got it pretty easy. She's a really good baby, and Levi's a really good helper, so that is my answer to that. Can you say, thank you guys for watching our little Q&A? Can you say thank you for watching our little Q&A? And we love you guys, and be sure to subscribe. Hopefully I answered the majority of important questions. If I didn't answer something that you really wanted me to answer, feel free to message me on Instagram and I'll just answer it for you there. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed, be sure you do. And peace.